Jack sat at his desk, staring blankly at the screen. It had been hours, no days, since he'd last made any real progress. The deadline for his project was fast approaching, but the weight of procrastination was suffocating. Every task seemed impossible. Every goal felt like a mountain too steep to climb. The more Jack delayed, the more pressure built. He kept thinking, if only I had started sooner. But the cycle of procrastination was a hard one to break. It wasn't just about tasks anymore. It was about the feeling that his dreams, his future, were slipping away. But then, something unexpected happened. A monk, with wisdom in his eyes and calm in his presence, entered Jack's room. Without saying a word, he sat across from Jack, observing him with patience. Jack felt a sudden peace in his presence, something he hadn't felt in a long time.
You are not behind. You have only forgotten the power of small steps. Perfection doesn't come from waiting for the right moment. It comes from starting. And starting small. If you want to change your habits, begin with compassion for yourself. Take one step, and then another. Don't judge how far you've come, but celebrate the fact that you've moved forward.
The monk's words echoed in Jack's mind. One step. That was all he needed. No grand gestures, no perfection. Just action. The journey from procrastination to productivity didn't require an overnight transformation. It required consistency. It required self-compassion. The next day, Jack did something he hadn't done in a long time. He set a small goal. He decided to spend just 10 minutes working on his project. No distractions, no excuses. Those 10 minutes felt powerful. Simple, yet enough to break the cycle of inaction. Jack felt a sense of accomplishment he hadn't experienced in a while. It wasn't about completing everything. It was about starting. And starting felt like a victory. The more Jack worked, the more confident he became. He realized that the bigger picture wasn't as intimidating as he had once thought. By focusing on one task at a time, the mountain of work began to shrink. Jack wasn't trying to be perfect anymore. He was simply trying to make progress. Every step forward, no matter how small, was a step closer to where he wanted to be. With each small victory, Jack grew stronger. He discovered that the true power of productivity wasn't in the big wins. It was in the daily, consistent actions. The journey wasn't just about the destination. It was about building habits that supported his goals. By the end of the week, Jack completed the project he had been avoiding. But more importantly, he had reshaped his habits. He had learned the art of self-compassion, of starting small, and of showing up, even when he didn't feel like it. Jack's transformation wasn't just about productivity. It was about self-empowerment. He learned that procrastination wasn't a permanent state. It was simply a habit that could be changed, one step at a time. And now, he walked with the confidence of someone who had taken control of his life. The same is true for you. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take that first step. Be kind to yourself. Focus on progress, not perfection. And remember, change doesn't happen in a day. It happens in the small, consistent actions you take every single day. Your journey starts now. Embrace it. Take that first step.